everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video is going to be a follow-up video. I'm going to be following up on two different hauls that I posted recently, one from Sephora and one from Ulta. So as always, whether I'm trying new makeup, doing some first impressions, or I'm hauling any makeup, I will always come back to give my full thoughts on everything after I've been trying them out. So if you're ready to see some reviews, why don't we go ahead and get started. So like I said, this is going to be for Sephora and Ulta. I thought I could combine the two because per usual, my hauls are not super large. So I thought I could do two, but I also feel like I've been kind of mentioning these products in some of my other videos as well, so I've kind of given some thoughts on them, but I always just like to come back and be able to do a full review, recap on everything. I did also want to say that I am going to be doing a little giveaway in this video, so stay tuned. I've been trying to pop in little giveaways as often as I can over here on my channel, so there will be a little giveaway I will show in a little bit. But first up, I'm going to go ahead and do my Sephora haul. So I will have the haul video listed down below, and I actually did a try-on style haul. I like to do that, you know, because normally my hauls are pretty small. It can be kind of silly just to hold up 3 products and then like move on, you know, so I like to be able to try things on. So that was a try-on style, and actually the first item that I used in that video wasn't from my Sephora haul, but I needed to incorporate a little eyeshadow in here, and I thought that I would still mention this product since I did try it out in that video. This is from the brand Mavie Cosmetics. I used the Take Me to Stockholm eyeshadow palette, which looks like this, and then inside you do have a mirror, and then you have this 9-pan eyeshadow palette. So I have been trying out a bunch of products from Mavie Cosmetics, and I have been very impressed with the eyeshadows, with the blushes. The eyeshadow palettes definitely have me very excited because these are 9-pan eyeshadow palettes. I love that you get a mirror in here. These retail for $23, I believe it is. You can purchase the Mavie Cosmetics Mavie Cosmetics products on the Mavie Cosmetics website. It is a newer brand, an indie brand, and I'm pretty excited about them. They are also cruelty-free. I love their 9-pan palettes. I love the packaging on all of them. They all have this travel theme. There's Take Me to Stockholm, Take Me to Hong Kong, Take Me to Paris. They have a bunch of different palettes, and I've been having such a good time trying these out. The quality in these palettes are so nice. I think I've now tried 4 of the eyeshadow palettes, and I've had 0 issues amongst any of the palettes. I would highly recommend these. You know, look at the ones, you know, find the one that screams out to you, the one that speaks your name, because each one has a pretty solid, you know, some sort of color story or theme behind it, and I've just been so impressed with these. So I did use this one in that video, so I wanted to follow up and say that I really enjoyed these eyeshadow palettes from Mavie Cosmetics. I would highly recommend. I've been impressed with mattes and shimmers, and again, all of the palettes across the board, so definitely a brand to have on your radar. Okay, so next up I used the Marc Jacobs Sequins. This is in Copperazi. So this is more of a glitter eyeshadow. So what I did with the Mavie Cosmetics palette was I just ran a matte shadow through my crease. It was just something that I prefer to do. But then I came in with the Marc Jacobs. This is the Sequins Glam Glitter Eyeshadow in Copperazi. So I was so excited to try this out, and if you can tell, it's been getting quite a bit of love from me because this is beautiful. I had really wanted one from Hourglass Cosmetics, their Scattered Lights, I believe it was called, and they kept selling out and they kept selling out, and this was like $1 cheaper, or was it the same price? They're about $28, I want to say. It was really close in price, and these were in stock, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. And I do not have regrets right now for purchasing this. It is a really beautiful, obviously a copper glitter eyeshadow, and it is so easy. So all I'm doing is pressing my finger into the glitter, and you get beautiful payoff. So when you come in, if you apply it with your finger or you apply it, you know, even with a brush, you get, it is so beautiful. I think it's stunning on the eyes. I've worn it in videos and got compliments. I've worn it out and about and I've got compliments. I have been so impressed with this. I have used this with a glitter primer and also without a glitter primer. I can tell when I don't use the glitter primer that I have a little bit more glitter sprinkled throughout my face after like 5-6 hours of wear, I would say. When I wear a glitter primer, I don't see it as much. I feel like it has a really good lasting power, meaning that I'm not getting a bunch of fallout onto my face after several hours of wear, but having a glitter primer definitely makes it better. Or like if you have a really sticky eye primer or even concealer, but like there's an eyeshadow primer from Pure that's a very sticky base. That would be nice to work with these. But honestly, I don't have a lot of issues with this one. It is so stunning. I mean, you don't even have to put a matte down. You can really just slide this all over your eyelid, and it's beautiful. It's so easy to use. I've been having such a good time with this, and I've had it open for, I mean, I don't know how many times I've used it now because it's been quite a few. I've had it open for a very long time and it still feels the exact same. I had some issues with a Natasha Denona, the Chroma Crystal top coat that dried out on me after like 2 or 3 uses, and I was super bummed, and I was like, what if that happens with Marc Jacobs? Because I will return it if it does, because I will be so mad, because that's a lot of money to spend, you know, basically on one shadow, but it hasn't. It still feels exactly the same. I think that it's so beautiful, so I would definitely recommend these from Marc Jacobs. I've been having a really good time with it. Make sure I put the lid back on correctly. Okay, so next up is a product. I believe I just mentioned this in my Makeup Monthly in my favorite section, so of course I've been having a great time with this. This is from Jouer. This is the Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer. It says it's creaseless, soft, matte, and has hyaluronic acid. This is a great concealer. I've been loving it. I have it on my under eyes today. I have the shade Creme Cafe, and I think it is a great shade match for me. So it looks like this. You have kind of a larger doe foot here. I did want to say I do have a tutorial coming on this look. It'll be in tomorrow's video, so if you're curious about it, stay tuned. It's coming up tomorrow. I don't know if my foundation matches great. I tried to wear a shirt that was a little bit higher up, but I'm testing out products in that video and I could tell right away. So if you're thinking like, girl, your foundation ain't matching your neck, it's okay, it's not a big deal. And we're testing out some new makeup tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. So I wanted to point that out, but I am wearing this one today and I just think it is a beautiful concealer. It has great coverage on it. I was a little bit worried that it would be a drier concealer, which is not my favorite, because I can tell as I was applying it, I was like, ooh, I don't know if this is as hydrating as I want it to be, but I have zero issues blending it out. I think it looks beautiful. It's quick to blend out. It makes the under eyes look nice and smooth. I've been loving this one. I've been having a hard time putting this down, so I would definitely recommend the one from Jouer. I also picked up another blush bouquet from Jouer. This one is in Adore. So this is just a little blush duo. So Adore is kind of more of that peachy neutral blush palette. I also have the one in Coquette, which is more of like a cool toned, and it has a deeper pink in there and a lighter pink in there. I wanted Adore for the longest time, but it kept selling out, and finally this haul was from the Sephora, was it their appreciation sale? I don't know, they're having so many sales, like I feel like I can't even keep up these days. They went from having no sales to like they can't stop having sales. They're just loving it apparently. And I thought this one was going to be sold out since it was for a sale. A lot of times certain products will all of a sudden go out of stock right before a sale happens, and then right when it ends, it's back in stock, and I'm like, I see what you're doing, Sephora. I understand. So I was really worried that this one was gonna go out of stock right before the sale, but it didn't, and I got it, and I love this. I have it on my cheeks today, and I just think that it is such a beautiful blush palette. These tones are definitely me. I love the packaging on these. I love that you get a mirror. I have 2 of these now, and honestly I would buy another one. I'm hoping the bronzers come into Sephora as well, because I really want the bronzer duos. If not, I might just bite the bullet and buy it on Beautylish and maybe do like a Beautylish haul coming up. But these are so beautiful, and if you like those neutral peachy blushes, I bet that you would love Adore, because I just think it is gorgeous. Okay, so next up I have some lashes. These are from Lilly Lashes, so I went ahead and purchased the Mykonos lashes. Again, I really enjoyed these. I featured them in the my latest makeup I don't regret buying, because these were very expensive lashes at $30, so that is something that you really don't want to regret. I have been loving the Lilly lashes ever since I tried them for the first time very recently. I tried the style London. I love them. That was a big reason why I went ahead and purchased another pair. Mykonos is definitely a very like full pair of lashes. They can be a little bit on the heavier side, but for me, I don't mind them. But if you like something a little bit more lightweight and a little bit more natural, I would not recommend Mykonos for you, because they just are definitely very full. You get a lot of lash going on. But I think that they're beautiful. I really enjoy wearing them. I don't have any issues, you know, with my eyes feeling too heavy, and I can have a bit of sensitive eyes. So, you know, not every lash style will work out for me, and I kind of worried when I put them on for the first time, like, ooh, are these too thick or too big for my eyes? But I don't think they are, and I've been loving the Mykonos lashes as well. And I picked up a lip product from the sale because duh, of course I did. And I picked up a Fenty Beauty Uncuffed. I have been raving about this lipstick, so of course I really enjoyed this one. It is a beautiful liquid lipstick. I find it to be very long wearing. It's nice and lightweight. It's a thinner formula, which I appreciate, and I absolutely love this mauve color. I think that it is so stunning. I love the long wear of this. Also, like I said, I wore this through eating nachos, and while yes, like a little bit was worn away, it did not look like I had just eaten a huge plate of nachos. I didn't have to retouch my makeup. I still went and voted without retouching up my lipstick, and it was all good. So this is the Fenty Beauty Uncuffed. Again, I've been talking about this a lot on my channel. It's such a beautiful color. I really enjoy the formula. I would totally buy more of these Fenty Stunna lip paints, but Uncuffed has been a favorite color of mine. And then finally from the Sephora haul, I picked up a fragrance, which I am not a big perfume or fragrance girl, just like in general. It's not really, I don't have a huge perfume collection. A lot of times I can forget to even wear perfume. Like I'll walk out the house and be like, oh shoot, you know, maybe I should have tried to smell good tonight. Oh, I already got a husband, bummer. You know, it's like one of those things. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I still would like my friends to think I smell good. But so I picked up the Atelier Cologne Vanille Incense. We're all struggling to pronounce this, right? Like I'm not the only one. I've seen other people haul this and review this, and I feel like we're all doing the same thing. So we know what this is. But I got this little guy here. I think it was $26, and I really appreciated that. You know, when I see this, I think rollerball, but it is actually a spray, and I appreciate a spray much more than I appreciate a rollerball. I just do not like rollerballs. I do not think they are for me. So, I mean, I've gotten a pretty fair amount of use out of it, if you can see there, and I like this scent. It's not too overpowering. It's not too overwhelming. It's just a nice, I mean, it's definitely vanilla, and it's vanilla and a little bit fruity. I just watched Babs Beauty review on this as well, and I think she said it was vanilla and then like, oh, what'd she say? Lemon? There's some lemon in there. So it's definitely more vanilla than it is fruity, but it has a little bit of those hints in there too. And it's just kind of like I said, more, I'm not very good at describing perfume, let me preface that, but it's more lightweight and a little bit more on the sensual side. When I first sprayed it, when I hauled it, what did I say? Like I could go pick up a man or something like that. It definitely has a more sensual, I want to say like mature, but not like, you know, like old or whatever, but I don't know, just kind of like that sussy scent, you know? And I do like it. I don't think that this is going to become my new favorite. I still really like my scents from Define Me, and I still really like my Kenzo, like the rose perfume. I like those a little bit more. I think they're a little bit more long wearing as well, but I still do like this one, and I can see myself, well, maybe putting somewhat of a dent into it. Like I don't think I've ever finished a perfume, so that would be pretty shocking. I do also like the size of this because this I can throw in my bag, like my purse, if I'm going out. The other two perfumes that I just mentioned are larger, and I wouldn't want to have those in my purse, but this is nice and small. Even if I have like a clutch on or something, I like that I can throw it in there. So I'm not bummed that I got this, and I think that I'll use it and I enjoy it, but it's not something that I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this, I'm going to repurchase it, and that sort of thing. But that was everything from my Sephora haul and my thoughts on it. Why don't we go ahead and move over. Oh, let's do the giveaway before we jump into Ulta. Let's do the giveaway. So for the giveaway, I've been trying to add in as many giveaways as I can over here on my YouTube channel and also on my Instagram stories. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you should follow me over there, check my stories, because I've been doing a giveaway pretty much every day or every other day between these two platforms, and they're just little giveaways, just popping them in here to say thank you. You know, especially around the holiday time, I've been trying to really do as much as I can to give back and to say thank you for you guys. Thank you for making 2018 a great year. I really appreciate it. So the prizes for this giveaway today, I have some skincare in here. This is from Milk Makeup. This is the Matcha toner. I really do like this toner myself. I also have two lipsticks here. These are from Morphe. These are part of like their red lipstick launch that happened. So we have two different lipsticks here from Morphe. I also wanted to include some of the Mavie Cosmetics products, since I did a little review here on Mavie Cosmetics. So I have the Take Me to Tokyo eyeshadow palette, which is a really fun, colorful eyeshadow palette. And then I also have one of the blushes in here. This is Let Your Light Shine. So we have two different products here from Mavie Cosmetics. I also wanted to include a more neutral eyeshadow palette, just because I know that one is really colorful. This one here is from NARS. This is called the Mojave eyeshadow. It's just an eyeshadow quad here. So it's a just really neutral but really beautiful eyeshadow quad from NARS. I also have in here from Revlon, this is their Photo Ready Galaxy Dream. This is a highlight palette, so you have 4 different highlights inside. I have from Pixie, this is their Pixie Glow Cake. So I believe this is a new product from Pixie, so you kind of have like 3 different shades in one here. So really large as well. And then the final item is a brush set from Sigma Beauty. So inside you have 5 different mini brushes, and these are 5 of my favorite brushes, and they're all eye brushes. So that is the little prize pack that one winner will be winning in today's video. All you have to do to enter is to make sure you are subscribed over here to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and leave any sort of comment below. Just make sure your comment has the hashtag SamSquad in it. That way I'll know that you are entering into the giveaway. If you're not entering, I still would really appreciate if you left a comment on this video, but if you do want to enter, just make sure to leave hashtag SamSquad, and then in about 48 hours or so, I will go through those comments and choose one winner. I will respond on your comment asking for your email address so I can then email you and get your mailing address so I can send this out to you. It is open international, and again, I'm just asking that you're a YouTube subscriber and that you leave that comment so I know you want to enter, but super simple, super easy. I hope that you're excited to see these prizes. So that is it for today's giveaway. Why don't we go ahead and jump over to my Ulta haul. Okay, so also my Ulta haul video was a try on style as well. Again, I only had 4 products, so that's why I like to do the try on style. So first up, I was trying out the Warrior palette. This is from Juvia's place. Okay, so this is what the inside of the palette looks like. This was $20, I believe, on the Ulta website. So I've tried a lot of Juvia's Place palettes, and I do like them. A lot of Juvia's Place palettes are very colorful. It's kind of what the brand is known for. So when they came out with the Warrior palette, I was really intrigued by this one because it was more neutral, which is my personal preference. I don't do super colorful looks a lot. I generally lean towards neutral. So I was really excited when I saw this, and I was like, I definitely want to pick this one up. The thing that I liked about this palette was I kind of worried if the shades would be too similar to one another, because obviously, I mean, it's not like super monochromatic, but I mean, you get a certain vibe when you look at this palette. But I liked that the shades were different enough. I felt like I could kind of create different looks. I will also say that some of these shades, like especially these 2 mattes in here, they look really deep in the pan, but they're really not that deep on the eyes, which for me is okay, because especially with darker matte shades, it's nice to be able to build them up versus having them be too overly pigmented and then having a hard time blending them. So I found that about those 2 mattes. We have this lighter matte right here, and then the rest are shimmers, and the shimmers are really beautiful. I don't have a problem with like the quality of this palette or anything like that. I think it's the really nice Juvia's Place quality. Yes, you can, you know, kind of work with them a little bit, but the final look is always really pretty. The thing about this palette though that I thought was interesting is I don't find myself reaching for it a lot. I don't feel very inspired by this palette, and some people might think, well, you know, because it's kind of like basic or neutral or whatever. But like I said, those are my vibes, and I can reach into a lot of my other neutral palettes or even monochromatic neutral palettes and still get inspired to create eye looks, but I just haven't really felt the pull to reach into this palette a lot, which I thought was interesting. There's actually 2 times in particular that I can recall going to do my makeup and being like, oh, you're still testing the Warrior palette, reach for that one, and I pick it up and look at it and I'm like, no, I'm feeling something else. So I thought that was interesting. So I just wanted to point that out, that I think that it's still a nice palette. I think that it's still a nice quality, but something about it is just not really intriguing me to pick it up enough. And I have so many different eyeshadow palettes that I'm kind of bummed that I don't get the pull for this one, because it really is beautiful. It just is not, it's just not going to be a personal love for me. I'm still going to keep it, you know, it was only $20, and I think I had maybe the 20% coupon or something. There was some reason I was shopping at Ulta, so I probably got it for somewhat of a discount too. And again, I like it, and I like the looks that I've done. I just can't say I've really like super loved anything that I've done. There hasn't been a look that I've done with the Warrior palette that I've been like, boom, mic drop, you know? That's kind of how I'm feeling about this one. But has anyone tried the Warrior palette, and what do you think? Am I the only one feeling that way? I'm bummed about that, and I'm just a little surprised, because I just figured that would be such a me palette. I was surprised that I was feeling that way. So that's what I think about the Juvia's Place palette. Okay, so next up I tried the highlighter from Beauty Bakerie. This is the Illuminator. I picked up the shade Frosted. I just mentioned this in my Makeup Monthly in the fail section. This one was a big miss for me. I did not like this highlight at all. The packaging is extremely messy. If you can see, there's like a sticker on top, and you're supposed to be able to peel it back, and there's some little holes there with the sticker peeled off my entire packaging, and there's just a bunch of loose highlight like in the bottom of this thing. I mean, the packaging, this is super cute, don't get me wrong, but the actual product inside is just way too messy. I also didn't like how it looked on my face. It was more glittery. It was definitely too dark for me, but it was almost just like, it was just kind of a fail for me all around. I think we could see that from the try on video, and I tried it again and I was like, oh, this is just not worth it for me. So That one was a big miss. I also did try out one of their lipsticks. This is in the shade Funnel Cake, and this is a mini lipstick. And I mean, it definitely is, you know, it's small, the actual packaging is small, the tube of lipstick is small. And I'm bummed with this one. I just put this one in my lip picks video, and I did put it in my bottom 5 category. I'm bummed that the shade wasn't what it said it was going to be. It's described as a mauve. It's definitely more of like a peachy nude or like a peachy coral. I don't mind the color, but it's not what I thought that I was ordering, so that's kind of a bummer to me. But I don't really love the formula either. I didn't find it to be anything that, like, I can still see that highlight in the air. Wow. I'd say that I love the formula. It wasn't something that when I put it on, I was like, wow, this is so beautiful. This is so long lasting. This is so comfortable. This is so anything. It was just kind of like an unremarkable lipstick to me, if you will. Like, it was fine. It is more of a matte lipstick. It's not like drying or anything like that, but I didn't think that it did anything great for my lips. It's not the most long lasting lipstick, and it just almost kind of like, it kind of gives you that flaky lip look after a while, where I either want to put like a lip gloss on or even like a liquid lipstick or something, or just keep reapplying it or something like that. So unfortunately, this one was a miss for me too. I'm super bummed. I was really excited to try out Beauty Bakerie, and I was excited when they came into Ulta, and I was like, yes, I'm definitely going to be trying them out. But you know, those are, I mean, it's only 2 products from the brand, and there's definitely more in the line, but for me, you know, highlights and lipsticks are 2 things that I love, so that's why I picked those up, and unfortunately they were a miss. But what do you guys love from Beauty Bakerie? What do you suggest that I try next? But again, the lipstick, I just don't really see myself, again, reaching for this lipstick. Like, it just wasn't anything like super special. And then finally, I have a pair of lashes. I have some more lashes in here. These are from House of Lashes. These are the Iconic Light lashes. I love these lashes, and I already have another pair in my Ulta cart. It is already there. The Iconic Light lashes and also the Allure Light lashes. Those are some of my favorites from House of Lashes. I'm planning to get more in my next Ulta haul, and I already have them both in my cart. I was really excited when House of Lashes came into Sephora. They're a more affordable brand for lashes. They're $12, you know, compared to the Lilly lashes, the $30. These are $12. I think they're beautiful. The Iconic Lights, I was going back and forth between the Iconic and the Iconic Lights. I do like it to be noticeable when I'm wearing false lashes. Like, I'm not trying to trick people and like have like super natural false lashes. I like it to be known that like your girl's got lashes on, but I was worried that these would be like too natural, but they're not. So if you're looking for super natural lashes, I don't think the Iconic Lights are it. They're still nice and long. They're not super full. They're not as full as the Lilly Lashes Mykonos, but they're still nice and long. They give some drama in there, and they have a beautiful flare out at the end that really kind of like lifts the eyes, makes them look a little bit bigger, and I think that they're beautiful. Nice and lightweight. I've been wearing them several times, and like I said, I love them. I'm planning to pick up another pair, so I would highly recommend those if you're looking to pick up some lashes from Lilly or from House of Lashes, and also the Allure Lights. Those are 2 of my favorite styles. But after that, that is going to wrap it up for today's review video, following up on my Sephora and Ulta hauls. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing my reviews. Let me know what products you've tried out, what you think of them. Again, if you want to get entered into that giveaway, make sure you leave the comment with the hashtag SamSquad, and I'm so excited. I've been having so much fun sending out these packages, so thank you to everyone who's been entering and continuing to support my channel. It's been quite amazing over here. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope that you'll also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.